It would be worth bringing this up because early in the chat, someone said that we could very much so look like the Denver Nuggets going into next season. Don't know if that's necessarily true, but I do want to say that I'm quite impressed with this nonetheless, right? So we know that Wembanyama has a lot in his bag, okay? And there's a lot of questions on what he will be this upcoming season. Will he be someone that you just completely play through? Yes, he will be. Will he be someone that, you know, it's going to be kind of a 7'4" point guard at times? Probably, maybe. I don't know. But this shows how good he truly is, because this stretch is kind of insane for a rookie. And not only is this insane for a rookie, with the context of this team, I think this is very impressive. So big shout out to Wemby Muse for posting this. So Wemby's last 8 games of the season, this is what he was managing to do. Now keep in mind, the last 8 games of the season, the Spurs won quite a few. I think we won 5 of the last, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I was right. Yeah, we won 5 of the last 8 games. Very, very impressive from his standpoint. But this is kind of crazy. Unfortunately, this is what it took for us to look this good. And that's why I'm hoping going into this next season that it won't necessarily be the case. We also had a lot of players sitting out around this stretch as well, right? So just the context of you're going against some pretty good talent, right? You're going against the Sixers that went into double overtime. You lost that one, but it went double overtime. You went against the Nuggets, who needed a win. You went against the Pelicans, the Knicks, you know, the playoff team. It was tough. It was tough, but he managed to put up so many points throughout these. You got a 40-point game here, a 32-point game here, 33, a 34-point game. But this is what's really impressive to me, is the fact that he averaged so many assists in that stretch. Because at the end of that season, like I said, you didn't really have anybody. So the fact that he was able to play with guys that not only he hasn't really played a ton with, but able to click with them and make sure that everyone's getting involved is insane. Is insane. And I know we don't look at the losses that often, and especially this game where he's only, you know, at 31%, but 9 blocks, 8 assists. Like he is incredible. Absolutely incredible. 7 blocks, 6 assists. 7 blocks, 6 assists. He's already a superstar. Wemby been putting on muscle too. He's not Giannis yet, but he's been putting in work. I think when it's all said and done, he'll be more skilled than Giannis. And that's no disrespect to Giannis. I love Giannis. You guys know I'm a big Giannis fan. That 31% game was a near quad game, though. I think he had another near quad game earlier in the season, didn't he? Are we still on Keldon Johnson? Clan, you owe Keldon a loud KJ. I was wrong every time he tops last year, showing through the season. Own your flippant support. It's the least you can do. If Keldon... Guys, I always do this, okay? If Keldon Johnson... Is that Keldon Johnson? It's probably Keldon Johnson's cousin. If Keldon Johnson goes into the season and he plays incredible, I will end it. I will say I was wrong. I've already said that with Devin. I think Devin is like the first big thing I was pretty wrong about. I know some people bring up like Joshua Primo, but that's not fair. That's not fair. I truly do still believe he would have been a really good player. He got way behind it was a very important years of his development, and he didn't play for an entire season. He won't be the player that he could have been. And that's on him. But I think Devin Vassell is the main one that I've been wrong about, where I just didn't think that he had so much in his bag, and he did. He's the one I've been really wrong about. I don't know. You guys are strange. All right, anyways, but yeah, I just wanted to say, like, this is really impressive that he ended with so many assists with the predicament that the Spurs were in at that point. to end the season on a very high note. But I also think that we need to keep it in perspective as well, where the team did play better near the end of the season. And I do think that they looked a little bit more cohesive, come March. But it also took, and he's a superstar. He's going to be a superstar. But I also think it took way too much effort from Wemby just to scrape through, some of these showings. I mean, it took a 40-point game, 2 steals, a block, 7 assists, 20 rebounds. I mean, that it's insane. 4 for 9 for 3. Just to win by 4 points in overtime. Like it took a lot. So we also need to make sure that we are getting better. But this upcoming season, I think we're a much better team. I think that starting lineup is much better, and in turn, it makes our bench much better, right? Starting lineup is better, thus our bench will be thus much better. So the team just gonna overall be better. I'm a newer Spurs fan. Oh, for real? Wait, what did Joshua do? I could have sworn you were here. I'm not going over that again. You got to just Google that. Oh, they already looked it up. Someone already told them. Okay. Yeah. It was pretty bad. To the therapist, mind you. Pretty bad. It's pretty bad. There's a lot of lore. There were posts before the incident, or before it got announced that he got kicked off the Spurs. There were posts on Reddit about when they were in Las Vegas. I think it was Summer League. But he did some stuff in Vegas, and that was already posted before anyone knew anything and before he was kicked off the team. So, but yeah, I was very high on Joshua Primo, as you guys know. Like, every video was Josh Primo related, but it is what it is. Anyways, good stuff. Just wanted to bring that to your attention. That's pretty cool. Just a cool little fact there. Just a cool little fact there. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything earlier. Once Castle develops at point guard, he needs to be handling the ball. Dude, I'll tell you this right now. I think Castle can run point guard right now. I think he could run point guard right now and not be a complete liability. Can't wait for preseason. Same.